I'm maid of honor in a wedding. I love my friend. I don't support the relationship. I'm matron of honor in my close friend's wedding. I'll call my friend Jana and her groom to be Adam. Adam is emotionally abusive and manipulative. She had to beg him to propose. He finally did. Their wedding is in 2 months. Their relationship had been very toxic before, but over the last year, it seemed to get better. I got a text from Jana late last night. She told me Adam called the cops and she was done. Adam called during a verbal argument. Over their 4-year relationship, he's threatened to call the police a million times. Whenever they fight. One time, she looked at his phone. He said he was going to call the police if she looked at his phone again. Adam threatened to sue Jana last night for her dog. Adam also calls Jana's mom to handle her every time they fight. Jana's mom, Linda, is very, very toxic. Linda has since texted Jana horrible things, including, "I'm done. I'm picking up your dog because he isn't safe. I'll never talk to you again. Next time I see you will be in the morgue. You drained our retirement. You are an embarrassment." Jana has very low self-esteem. She won't leave. Do I stay in the wedding when I don't support the relationship? ETA, I have told Jana that Adam is abusive. I've told him calling the police was incredibly manipulative. I've offered a spare room in my home. I've offered to help in every way I can. I cannot make her leave him, much as I'd love to do so. She insists she wants to make it work. Comments. Commenter 1. And this is a really tough one. On one hand, you should want to ensure Jana doesn't get isolated and not have a connection to rely on if things escalate to a dangerous place. But on the other hand, it definitely could feel tough to be there for her on a day that she is going to get married to someone who doesn't bring out the best in her and vice versa. Given that you've just had another incident in their drama, it might be time to say some hard truths. Commenter 2. I'd tell her that I support her, but I don't support the marriage and I can't attend. I'd ask her what she would do if you were the one marrying a man who was verbally abusive and called your mom to handle you. I couldn't be in a bridal party if I didn't even like the guy my friend was marrying. Commenter 3. Isn't this her saying the relationship is over? This all just happened yesterday. She's still processing it probably. I understand the concern of what to do if they get back together, but they're not together right now, right? If I were you, I'd let her know now. I will always love and support you, but because of his behavior and treatment of you, I cannot be in support of a relationship with him. I will always be here for you, but I'm sorry to say that if you choose to get back together with him, I will have to bow out of the wedding. We've spoken several times since this late night text. She's not done. It's not over. She said she was done in anger and hurt. They're trying to make it work. They never broke up. Commenter 4. I honestly don't know what's right here, but personally, I wouldn't participate in this wedding. I would make sure Jana knows I'm always there to support her, but that supporting this marriage doesn't feel like supporting her well-being and happiness, but the opposite. Commenter 5. If you choose to not be part of the wedding, at least let her know you will be available in the future if she needs you. Do not compromise your principles. Always support your friend. You can do both. Unfortunately, knowing Jana, she wouldn't take this well. I know she'd cut me off. Commenter 6. This is the cycle of abuse that Jana is in, unfortunately. Those who refuse to support and validate the abuse get cut off, isolating her further. This is a really shitty situation and I'm very sorry that you find yourself part of it. For those who are saying just to go to the wedding because otherwise Jana will cut her out, the fact is that if it's not the wedding, it'll be something else. It's just delaying the inevitable. Update 1. I apologize in advance for the length. I am trying to make this as short as possible. I am happy to clarify anything. I posted a little over a month ago about being Jana's maid of honor and remaining in her wedding or not. I decided to commit to being in her wedding. Until last weekend. My toddler became very, very ill. He had to go to the hospital. We spent the night Friday night. Jana's bachelorette party was Saturday night. I had a very minor amount of decorations at my house for the party, a bridal sash and veil, some cups, and a banner that said last wiener to go in between her. All told, it cost me less than $50 on Amazon. On Friday, I texted Jana as I was leaving for the hospital. I said I'd try to attend, but my son was very sick. She said, "Yo, no. Okay, I'm going to order more decorations now. I hope they're here in time." An hour later, I started getting texts from a Bach party attendee who is not in the bridal party. I'll call her Lauren. Lauren said she was sorry that my son was in the hospital, but either I or my husband needed to leave and drive the decorations to Jana's house. She lives 30 minutes away. I told her I'd leave the decor on my porch, but that's all I could do. She said Jana deserved this party. I got no less than 15 texts from Lauren about this. I told Jana I was getting several texts from Lauren and couldn't deal with it. She said, no one is telling you to leave your son. To Jana's credit, after this, she did ask about my son. The party went on. On Monday, I texted Jana that I was very hurt that the decor was treated as more important than my son's life. She waited 36 hours and said she was very hurt by me acting like she didn't care about my son, but that she couldn't delay her bachelorette party and they needed these decorations for the Bach party she deserved. I replied with a screenshot of Lauren's message and Jana told me there was no group chat about it. Last night I asked Jana if she still wanted me to be in the party. She replied basically putting it on me, saying she respects my decision either way and asked if I want to be in the bridal party. I don't know what to do. Comments. Commenter 1. Lauren sounds like the bigger problem here. You asked Jana 1 week before her wedding. I don't see it as her giving you an out as much as her understanding you may have a lot on your plate with a sick child and not wanting to pressure you. If you're willing to lose the friendship, then drop out. Your post history does make it seem like you never wanted to be in it. Weddings are stressful. Sick kids are stressful. You have to decide if you want to see it through and work on it or drop out and end it. Commenter 2. Yes, it reads as though Op is placing Lauren's words and actions onto Jana. Which is not fair to Jana. Jana saying there was no group chat about it gives her saying, how can I be responsible for messages I didn't write or see? I don't know the situation beyond what is written here, but it reads like Op is triggered off of Lauren's behavior and taking it out on Jana. Commenter 3. It sounds like Lauren was the main problem here. It sounds like Jana didn't know that Lauren was saying these things. Yeah, Jana was a little self-centered, but she didn't ask you to leave your son or even to do anything with the decorations. She just ordered more to avoid inconveniencing you while you had more important things going on. I wouldn't take out your feelings over Lauren's behavior on Jana. Lauren was the main problem, absolutely. My issue is that I believe Jana at minimum does not take issue with what Lauren said. Final update, we spoke on the phone last night. This morning, I backed out of the wedding. I sent this. I have been doing a ton of thinking since our call. I'm sure you have too. I know I am not the best person to serve as your MOH. I can't do it. I'm sorry that we both have hurt feelings and that it's even come here. I truly wish you the best with your wedding. Jana replied immediately with, do not ever speak to me again. In the hour since, Jana posted to Facebook that she has a new maid of honor and new bridesmaid. Lauren is the new bridesmaid. I have blocked Jana and Lauren's number. Comments. Commenter 1. I dropped out of a wedding 7 to 8 years ago. We've never spoken again, and I've never regretted it for a second. Some people aren't lifelong friends, and it's okay to say goodbye when it's time. I hope your little one is okay. Commenter 2. I did as well and have no regrets. And I'm glad I'm not in any of her pictures so she can look at that event back on with fondness and not as the final straw in the dissolution of our friendship. I have a close friend who had a falling out with a bridesmaid some months after her wedding. My friend says she wishes she never made that person a bridesmaid because now that person is in so many of her wedding photos. My close friend brought this up to me when I was trying to decide if I should remain in the wedding. Commenter 3. Exactly. You want their wedding to be about them and not your failing friendship. Absence is better than the stress of potential drama. I'm sure my posts haven't conveyed it, but I do care for Jana. And she deserves a maid of honor who is there enthusiastically.